Hello and welcome to this little jam session in which we're going to try and play together by ear. Yep, there are no chord charts, there are no downloadable PDFs, nothing. And I encourage you as well not to write this down, because what we're going to do here is we're going to learn to play some very simple songs. They have one chord pattern that goes round and round and round. No choruses or middle eights to catch you out. Once you've got the pattern, it just keeps on rolling. They're all in the key of G, and they only use 3 chords per song. And in fact, all of the songs except for one use the same 3 chords. So I'll give you a quick run through how the song works, then we'll dive into it. I've got 5 songs. Just do your best to keep up. Use everything you can. So the bit of knowledge I give you at the beginning about the chords, but also watch my fingers, listen for the chord changes. This is all about developing your ability to play by ear, to jam with others, and to hear what's going on. Our first song is 9 Pound Hammer. It's in the key of G, which means we're going to have a G chord, unsurprisingly, and our 2 other chords are C and D7. Now it doesn't matter how you play these chords. If you want to play a barred D7, if you want to play a C, you can play these chords in whatever positions on the neck you know. And in fact, if you're playing a baritone uke, you can play them. If you're playing the guitar or the mandolin or any other instrument, these chords, whilst they'll look different on your instrument, chords are chords. A G chord is a G chord whatever you're playing. So you can get any instrument you play out and jam along with this. We're going to have G, we're going to have C, and we're going to have D7. And they come in that order. We have a couple of bars, so that's a couple of counts of 4 of G, then 2 of C, and then 2 of D7, and then 2 of G. But then it starts on G, so we have to remember. So the whole pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then C, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then D7, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. But then we start again and we stay on the G, so don't get caught out there. Rhythm wise, just try and keep a solid on the beat strum and try and emphasize, if you can, the backbeat, which is beats 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just do 4 simple downstrokes per bar like that. Down, 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 down. But if you want to put some upstrokes in, that's fine too. Don't worry about a strum pattern. Try and get a feel for it, and as long as you're hitting that 2 and 4 and emphasizing those, it'll sound great. So here we go. 9 Pound Hammer. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play through the pattern on its own, then we'll start singing. This is kind of our intro. Here we go. This 9 pound hammer is a little too heavy for my size. For my size. I'm going on the mountain, gonna see my baby. I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Roll on, buddy, pull a load of coal. How can I pull when the wheels won't roll? It's a long way to Holland, it's a long way to Hazard, just to get a little brew, just to get a little brew. When I'm long gone, you can make my tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal. Hey, roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go. Roll on, buddy, pull a load of coal. How can I pull when the wheels won't roll? Did you manage to keep up? If not, don't forget, you can go back and do this as many times as you want. If a song has 3 chords and you're playing one of them and you hear something happen, something apparently changes, then you've only got 2 chords to pick from. And if one of those sounds wrong, then the other one's right. And making mistakes while you're doing this is all part of developing your ear. So don't worry if you make a mistake, just fix it and carry on the best you can. This next one is Long Journey Home. It sits on that G chord for a long time before briefly going to a C and back to a G. Then it sits on that G chord for a long time before briefly going to a D7 and back to a G again. So watch my fingers for the changes and listen carefully. Here we go. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain. Looks like rain, boys, looks like rain. Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain. I'm on my long journey home. It's dark and it's raining and I wanna go home. Wanna go home, boys, wanna go home. It's dark and it's raining and I wanna go home. I'm on my long journey home. Homesick and lonesome and I'm feeling kinda blue. Feeling kinda blue, boys, feeling kinda blue. Homesick and lonesome and I'm feeling kinda blue. I'm on my long journey home. There's black smoke arising, surely is a train. Surely is a train, boys, surely is a train. There's black smoke rising and it surely is a train. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Notice as well with a lot of these songs that you can pick up the lyrics very quickly, and they're great when you sing with other people because lost all my money but a $2 bill. Okay, we heard that line, so what's the next thing? Repeat the last bit. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Then that same line again, lost all my money but a $2 bill. And the last line is always, I'm on my long journey home. And lots of these songs are great like that because you can teach it to people very quickly, or the people you're playing with will just pick it up and start to join in. Something a little slower now. Still those same chords, but we've got a little bit of a variation here. We've got a little turnaround at the end. I'll show you the pattern. There is a verse and a chorus, but musically they're exactly the same. It's called Trouble in Mind, made famous by Big Bill Broonzy, and it goes like this. G, 1, 2, 3, D7, back to the G, and then the C. Then G, D7, and then we have this little turnaround that goes G, C, G, D7. They're half bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that little bit, that's when we get to the end of the progression and we're going to go round again. Hence turnaround. Here we go. I'm going to start with the chorus. 1, 2, 3. Trouble in mind, I'm so blue. I won't be blue always. The sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. G, C, G, D7. I'm gonna lay my head on some lonesome railroad iron. When the 219 comes, it's gonna pacify my gentle mind. C, G, D7. Trouble in mind, I'm so blue. I won't be blue always. The sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. I'm going down to the river, gonna take my old rocking chair, and if the blues comes and finds me, I'll just rock away from there. Trouble in mind, I'm so blue. I won't be blue always. The sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. Trouble in mind, I'm so blue. I won't be blue always. The sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. And we'll finish on a G after the turnaround. A little bit more complicated, that one, but don't forget you can come back and do these as many times as you want and you'll start to pick up more of the song. And this is a great way to learn songs, to not have them written down in the first place, just to listen and copy and then gradually start to develop the song. So you might start to add little fancy things in, extra little strums, little rhythms on that turnaround, and you'll start to stamp your own identity on it. The other thing about these songs is that they are standards. So if you are at a jam session, which is where people are playing, American folk music, blues music, old time music, you're going to hear these songs over and over again. Now we're learning them in the key of G, but as you can imagine, they'd be quite easy to play in other keys once you've found out what those 3 chords are. If you go and have a look at my video, and I'll put a little link up the top now on the 3-chord trick, which is what we're playing now, and how to find that 3-chord trick in other keys, you'll be able to play all of these songs in any key you want. And that key might suit your voice better than the key we're in now, and I'm doing them in G because that suits my voice. This next one, Lonesome Road Blues, really is a standard, and it's a little bit like Long Journey Home. It has the same kind of structure to it, in that we have a line that repeats 3 times, and then the same line at the end of every verse. So our first one is, I'm going down the road feeling bad, I'm going down the road feeling bad, I'm going down the road feeling bad. Whatever that line is, it's going to repeat 3 times. And then every verse ends with, I ain't going to be treated this way. And this is how musically that fits. We have a G, I'm going down that road feeling bad. That's a G for that whole one. This next one is half C, half G. Going down that road feeling bad. So's the next line. Going down that road feeling bad, oh Lord. And here's the 3rd chord, D7. Ain't gonna be treated this way. Back to G. Do that one more time. G, feeling bad. C, going down that road feeling. G, C, going down that road feeling. G, and finally D7. Ain't gonna be treated this G way. So we only get that D7 on the last line, which as always ain't going to be treated this way. So tuck away these little nuggets of information about when things happen, so that as you're playing, you suddenly go, oh, it's that last line that's always the same. That's where the D7 is. We're going to go a little bit faster on this one. So here we go. Remember to keep that backbeat, but you can put other ones in if you want, but we're really after that 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of pattern. Here we go, starting the pattern now. I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad, oh Lord. I ain't gonna be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and beans. You can sing along too. They feed me on cornbread and beans. What do they feed me? They feed me on cornbread and beans, oh Lord. I ain't gonna be treated this way. A $2 shoe, it hurts my feet. A $2 shoe, it hurts my feet. A $2 shoe, it hurts my feet, oh Lord. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. But a $10 shoe, it fits me fine. A $10 shoe, it fits me fine. A $10 shoe, it fits me fine, oh Lord. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. Where am I going? I'm going where the water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine, oh Lord. Here's that D7. Ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Going where the weather suits my clothes, oh Lord. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad, oh Lord. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. Let's do that verse one more time to finish. I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad, oh Lord. Slow down. I ain't gonna be treated this way. If you're having trouble keeping up with the rhythm of these, a great thing to do is just to mute your strings and just play along, getting the strumming right, not thinking about the chords. Find a rhythm that works for you and that fits with the song, and then when you've got that, then you can worry about changing chord. Okay, last one. This one's still in the key of G, still uses 3 chords, but one of the chords is different. Up until this point, we've been using what many people would call the 3-chord trick, and that link I put up at the top of the screen earlier on takes you to a video where I explain all about the 3-chord trick and how you can work it out in other keys. This one's slightly different. It still has the G, we're in the key of G. It still has the D7, but there are no C's in this song. Instead, we've chosen a different chord from the key of G, which is E minor. It only crops up once, and it crops up straight after a G. So you might want to try playing your G and then taking your little finger and putting it on the 4th fret of the third string up. 1, 2, 3. It's the same string that my index finger is on, but it's taken over from my index finger, and lo and behold, has left me with an E minor. And I can leave that finger there, G, E minor. It's much easier than taking everything off and doing that just for one bar. This song's called Last Old Dollar, and it goes like this. Everything is G and D7 except for that one E minor, which is a nice easy place in the song to remember too. So we have my last old dollar's done gone. My last old dollar's done gone. How can a poor boy get back home? Here's the E minor at the end of the third line. How can a poor boy get back home? Which is the same on pretty much every verse, or something very similar to that. And then the last one, G, last old dollars, D7, done gone. Okay, let's run through it one more time. G, D7, G. G, G, D7. Just two chords at the moment. G, G, wait for it, another G, and then E minor, and then G, D7, G. And that E minor is always at the end of the third line. Okay, we're going to go a little bit faster on this one, but still keep that backbeat. Here we go. Oh, my last old dollar's done gone. My last old dollar's done gone. How can a poor boy get back home? E minor, when his last old dollar's done gone. That's the chorus. I wrote to my girl last night. Verses are just the same. I wrote to my girl last night. I wrote to my girl, said that I was coming home. My last old dollar's done gone. My last old dollar's done gone. My last old dollar's done gone. How can a poor boy get back home? E minor, when his last old dollar's done gone. I've drank and I've gambled all around. I've drank and I've gambled all around. Now the time has come that I want to go back home. My last old dollar's done gone. Here's the chorus. Oh, my last old dollar's done gone. My last old dollar's done gone. How can a poor boy get back home? E minor, when his last old dollar's done gone. Now the eastbound train is done gone. Now the eastbound train is done gone. That train has gone and left me all alone. But my last old dollar's done gone. Chorus to finish. My last old dollar's done gone. Oh, my last old dollar's done gone. How can a poor boy get back home when his last old dollar's done gone? Some great fun songs that are really quick to pick up. They're really good for teaching people when you want to get together and have a quick play and maybe you haven't got your songbook. They're also great for singing with audiences when you want to encourage them to sing along. And that's the beauty of this kind of music, is that it's music for sharing, music for playing together. I hope you've enjoyed playing along with me. And remember, you can come back and do this as many times as you want. The mistakes that you will make are all part of the process of learning, so don't worry about this being perfect. Just think about joining in, having fun and playing music. Have fun, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.